The first prisoner I encountered was a murderer. I wasn't surprised, but the reality of sitting across from someone who had taken a life hit differently. It was my very first session inside, and I was expected to write a report for the Supreme Court. My nerves surged as I made my way to the office, doing what I could to steady myself. I was thrown to the lions solo. No on-site supervisor to guide or debrief me. No support to lean on. That would never happen today. I entered a cell guarded by a burly prison officer. In the darkness, I could just make out the shape of the man I was here to see. Laurie. He hung his head and hunched his shoulders over his thin body. When I sat down, he lifted his head and nodded. I felt some reassurance. I told the officer he could step out. "Hello, Laurie. I'm here to listen to your story and write a report for the Supreme Court for you. After this, we can see whether more sessions are helpful." His eyes bored into me. Again he nodded. "I know you've told your story a few times now, and I've read your files. It's helpful if you can tell me again." He began his story. This is what he told me. One day, Laurie snapped. He picked up a tomahawk and in a frenzied attack killed the man who had sexually abused him as a child. Laurie was a young kid living in the bush. He had a mop of blonde curls, big green eyes, and a cupid face. He was a pretty boy. His dad was a lumberjack who lunged at the large tree trunks with his saw. Laurie started logging when he was a youngster, helping his dad. His mother was a country woman, handy on the land, with a penchant for dungarees and gumboots and making scones. She kept some hens, a few sheep, chased the foxes with a sawn-off rifle, and slaughtered a lamb every Christmas. They lived in a simple, two-roomed corrugated iron shack with a hard concrete floor, a pot belly, some sagging iron beds and collapsing couches, on a few acres that featured a small dam. Laurie used to enjoy catching yabbies from the waterhole. Sometimes he would sit all day, sitting at the water's edge, with a bucket next to him, holding a line. He would not go home till the bucket was full of yabbies. He liked the peace and quiet away from the noise of warring parents. Often when his dad came home drunk at sundown, the brawling started.